today we're going to take on one of the sessions that really helped me to get from my 1:57 half marathon time down to sub 90 minutes. So do you want to try it with me?
Should we? Let's just do it. Let's just get it over with.
You've not really got a choice.
Right,
let's go.
Right, Jess, what are we doing today?
So we're going to go in with a fartlek session, which is a combination of continuous running, but with a speed session involved.
Great.
So it's going to be 2 sets of 5 efforts. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 minute intervals, but with increased intensity throughout. We're going to take a 60-second break between each of the intervals, and then a 3-minute break between the 2 sets.
So Jess, any last tips before we start?
Yeah, I think for this workout, I really want you to focus on the intensity. So it's not about hitting a certain distance in a specific time. It's more about starting at that moderate intensity, and then as the reps get shorter, you're going to gradually increase that intensity. And at the end of each rep, you're going to be slowing down to a jog or a walk, depending on how you're feeling.
All right, so 5 minutes intensity at a moderate pace, and then you kind of lead on the rest?
Yeah, I'll lead it, it'll be fine.
All right, let's go.
Woo! Essentially, fartlek training is about conditioning your body to run at adaptable and changing paces. It's a Swedish term that roughly translates to speed play, referring to the way that the long reps incorporate running at different paces. And while today's workout is a structured example of fartlek training, you can also take on these sessions in a more spontaneous fashion, like picking random targets to sprint towards a longer route, or running with a friend and taking it in turns to decide a point to sprint up to. It's a really fun, but slightly unusual way to train. I'd love to hear some of your stranger session plans, so please let us know in the comments if you've taken on any funny or slightly odd intervals. Okay, and that's the first rep done. Nice. We're just going to keep moving as we rest in that 60-second break. So that can be a jog, or it can be a walk. Okay, so how would you rate that effort?
Probably like a 7 into an 8 for the last minute or so.
Nice.
But what does that actually mean? Is that good?
Yeah, so your rate of perceived effort is based out of 10. So 1 is like really low effort, and 10 is going to be your max. So it's very rare in your interval workouts that you're going to be hitting that 10. So for these ones...
Not even for like the minute session at the end, or...
I mean, I'd always get to the end of an interval session and always be able to do 1 more rep, because you're not trying to go to absolute exhaustion in an interval session. But like in a race, you'd probably get to that 10 effort.
And coming up next is 4 minutes, right?
Yep. And we're going into it now.
Oh God.
Let's go.
Okay.
I'm excited to be sharing my half marathon training with you all. Training for a half is something I've had my eyes on for a while. But as I looked towards running a trail ultramarathon at the end of the year, it seemed like a great time to take on this too. If you want to follow along with my training, I'll be sharing behind the scenes updates in my own space in the Running Channel Club. And if you're training for something at the moment, why don't you join us there? Share your tips and motivation through the training block.
2, 1, and rest. Nice.
Oh.
So good. That was a really speedy one, actually. This next one is half what you just done, so this one we can go for it. I feel like you want to go for like a nice 9 for this one.
Fine. I feel like that was probably still an 8.
Yeah. Let's go 8.5, 9. We've got a nice long recovery after this.
Your definition of long recovery is very different to mine.
A few minutes, that's more than you've been having so far. I chose this workout because it trains you to be adaptable and well equipped to change paces like you might have to in a race, slowing down for aid stations, to weave between other runners in a busy race, or sprinting for a finish. At these higher intensity workouts, you really want to be concentrating on executing each of the reps with strong form. And rest. Halfway through. Keep it moving though. Active recovery in that 3 minutes.
Can you actively laying down?
Not actively laying down.
I feel like just constantly on the borderline. Like I got more in me, but I also ain't got more in me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and surprisingly, like you talking consistently.
Oh my God, we had the best cinnamon buns while we were away. There were 7 cinnamon buns left and I just went and cleared out the whole shop. I was like, we're a big group, I'm sorry. We're just sat on the beach to do cinnamon buns and cookies. And then I was like the dinner lady. I was literally there like, some cookie for you, some cookie for you, some cookie for you. Oh, I was the barbecue lady actually when we were away.
It's actually quite nice. Because it'll be like, oh, a minute left. And I'm like, oh man. And then you'll start talking about sister's cat's dog. And suddenly a minute's gone.
Yeah. Oh, we've only got a minute left actually, so. And go. How do you think your half marathon training is going so far?
Well, I'm enjoying it, and I'm not missing penny runs.
Oh, that's so good.
So something's going right. Historically, I would just do everything way out of my ability,
Yeah.
which means that I'd either fail runs, give up on them, get too scared to do them, or just find them miserably hard.
Yeah.
Whereas
It's demoralising.
I actually have endorphins at the end of runs now, not panic attacks.
That's what we like to see. Okay, speaking of, we've got to go again.
Oh boy.
Running on effort is a nice way to take on a higher intensity workout without the pressure of checking your watch to see if you're on pace. I often find that speed training can feel restricted to flat and well-surfaced environments to guarantee consistency when chasing paces. A workout like this you can take anywhere. Hilly routes, trails, grass, all you need is a pair of shoes and something to tell the time with.
Do you want to say you're feeling?
Rough.
Yeah, I think we're coming into these final 2 sets and they are going to be tough, but that is the majority of your workout done now. So that's literally, you're on the final straight of your half marathon. This is where it's going to be getting tough, but you're going to dig deep and you're going to get to the end. It's going to feel amazing. In 2 seconds.
Oh boy.
Ready?
Yeah.
And let's go. Being able to smoothly change speeds is going to be a huge help, especially in races or when you're trying to hit certain times. Getting your body used to shifting gears easily will get you ready to adjust your running speed in crucial moments like a sprint finish or slowing down for a water station. And stop! So good! That was amazing, Tom! You wibbly wobbly? Okay, so that's a wrap on our Fartlek session. What did you think? Pros and cons?
Pros, you can really push the pace and see what you've got.
Yeah.
I think as well, it's good if you don't run short distances. Very often you can see what your body's capable over a shorter period of time. Cons, it's hard. It's really hard. And that, like, the second 5-minute one mentally was tough. Like, because you've just come off a 1 minute where you've emptied the tank, and I know you've got that 3 minute of recovery, but oh boy, that's hard.
And how did you find the walking as your recovery?
I think if you're a beginner like me, like, walking is essential because you're just trying to find out that pace, and like quite a few times I was overdoing it a little bit. But I think as I kind of understand my body and can naturally pace myself, I think then I might build into maybe do a couple running recoveries until I can do all of it as running.
Yeah, I think definitely. And as you start jogging, you'll learn to pace yourself in those reps so that to enable you to run in the between as well in the recovery.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed watching that, make sure you like and subscribe so we can keep Tom doing more workouts like this. But for now, we're gonna go do our cool down, aren't we?
If you say so, yeah, let's go, come on.